Okay. Magic is being gathered. Right. I forgot to change category. Got to change the category. Let me just fix that. MTG, Iron Standard. Change category. Magic Gathering, good enough. Welcome on in, everybody. Oh god, my PNG tuber is frozen. One thing after another. Yeah, I know everything is squishy. I mean, the Magic Gathering is... Everything should be moving. It might just be on a bit of a delay. Up, it seems like everyone got hit by ads. Let me see. Delay test, fair enough, yeah. Okay. Should have audio again. Anyways, I see two people's in the chat. I would like to direct your attention towards the store page here because daily deals. Get your free gold. It's gonna take me a little bit longer still scrambling to get everything in place. Memnarch on Arena. Want to see if we can make it on Arena 2. Oof. Would be... Yeah, that's... a little annoying. Okay. Memnarch. I want to guess no, because I think that's one of, like, the OG big commander cards, but I can check. Doesn't look like it. Theft, and you love theft. Fair enough. Thanks to the Lurkwaga. Homework to do. Yeah, that's a pretty good reason to go lurk. Patch notes, I'll go read them later. It looks like we have blue-red as our thing. Yeah, let's play some artifact mid-range for our quest. I'll only count the blue part, but I think this deck is about 50-50, so it shouldn't be too terrible. To Training Grounds Enigma Jewel. Okay, so those two do different things. Training Ground reduces the cost of your activated abilities, and Enigma Jewel either produces mana for abilities or doubles the activated abilities, depending on whether you flipped it or not. So, are you just asking about, like, activated ability cards in general, like activated ability support? Activated ability support. Okay. You're going to find it a lot more commonly on creatures than artifacts. Agatha's Soul Cauldron lets you take the abilities of cards from the graveyard and apply them to creatures you control, which is how I do a bunch of the cheat flipping things, because there's the March of the Machine creatures that have like a 3 Phyrexian mana transform this creature ability. You take that and apply it to other things that transform, like the Final Fantasy Ultimecia. Okay, that's fair. So yeah, Ultimecia, there's... You can do that? Of course you can do that. Why? It's an activated ability. You could take Vivi's activated ability that gives mana and give it to all of your creatures. That's probably a more disgusting application of it. Okay, is my opponent just playing, like, fucking back row removal tribal? If so, that's hilarious. Yeah, so like I said, there's the Vivi, giving a Vivi's ability to everyone. Okay, correction, it's not quite everyone, it's everyone with a 1/1 counter on it, which is, like, not the hardest condition to meet, but it's still worth pointing out. Okay, yeah. Sure. Going well for some card draw. Oh, Caretaker Summon, I like that. Zero mana cost ability that gives infinite mana, it's not even a tap ability, because it's supposed to be balanced by the fact that 1 VV starts at 0 mana, or 0 power, and 2, you can only activate it once per turn and only on your turn. You're not allowed to hold it up for the opponent's turn. So yeah, that's how it's supposed to be balanced. The problem is, Agatha's Soul Cauldron exists. And if it didn't, then you'd have Marvin, Murderous Mimic from Duskmourn. Tap, I don't have 5 to tap, so... But anyway, since my opponent's playing Ketramos, it looks like it is going to be Orzhov Control by Destruction and Exile, so that's quote-unquote fun. Hold up here. If they target one of my creatures, I can sack it with Fountain Port. If they play a really big spell, I can do Don't Make a Sound. If they play 3 mana, I'll still do Don't Make a Sound just to juice them of their last 2 mana. And it lets me fix my next few draws. Memnarch's ability. I'd have to double check what Memnarch actually does. Hang on. I can do that from my phone. Ashiok, they tapped out. Shouldn't have done that. Ah, it's blue, huh? Target artifact comes... Okay, you're doing the 7 mana artifact creature wizard one, right? Yeah, if you haven't already, Liquimetal Coating is a good one to have on that one. There's Mycosynth Lattice, or I think it's Lattice. There's 2 Mycosynth somethings. One of them does everything you control, and the other one does everything on the board, including opponents. Turns things, yeah, it's the... There's that, yeah. Enter Scry one, yeah, that's probably better for fixing draws. Sure, Maze Mind Tome. But yeah, there's that. There's Liquimetal's things that do, turn target thing into an artifact. You generally see it used with Karn, the 4 mana one that's like target artifact becomes a creature with power and toughness equal to its mana value. You generally see, like, the liquid metal thing target a land, Karn pluses up to turn the land into a 0/0 creature, which, you know, dies, because artifact destruction is fun and balanced. Let's see. Not the... I guess really Tezzeret would work here, huh? You're in blue. You could at least use Urza Lord High Artificer as a mana generator. Karn is colorless, yes. Be careful which Karn there is, because there are multiple Karns. One of them is a creature, others are planeswalkers. It's just a whole thing. Oh, my opponent has authority of the consoles. That's aggravating. No attacks this turn, because... they could do annoying things regarding, just swinging out, and I want to hold up blockers. Virtue of Persistence, sure, this deck doesn't have creatures in it, really, so that's fine. You also don't have anything to get back, so congratulations, you have a Virtue of Uselessness. First activated ability of artifact you control costs 2 less to activate. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Blue ability reduction. That is... There's been a handful of activated ability tribal things in Standard, but that's mostly been green-red. So I'm trying to think. Oh, God damn it. Stop giving me lands. Alright, well, that's why I held up the abilities for this turn. Just like, my God! Finally, an artifact. Took long enough. Go play a fetch land and ramp my entire deck, yeah. Power Stone tokens can pay for abilities. Including the legendary, the Might Stone and Weak Stone, which is probably the best bang for your buck you're gonna get. Because that's a 5-mana artifact that is 2 for abilities plus artifacts. And... oh, I have to attack with more than 3 creatures a turn or get rid of Beza somehow. That's annoying. If they play an Ugin here, which it kind of seems like it's that sort of deck, I can don't make a sound to get rid of it even through the treasure token. That's good. If they play land, I can't. That's bad. Go fetch land. Yeah, that's a thing. Deadly cover-up, huh? Sure. Okay, those are good things to keep on top. I guess it doesn't matter what I scried because they collected evidence. Meld Urza is blue-white. Urza Lord High Artificer is mono-blue. There's a separate mono-blue uncommon Urza from the Brothers War that draws, discard, and if you discard an artifact, it makes a Power Stone token. Maze Mind Tone with Ketramos. That's actually kind of smart. Oh, Simsynth. Don't make a sound. Thief's Knife, that's excellent. Like keeping those on top. The trick here is that even if I can't stop my opponent from having the authority on board, I can just keep... Wait, what'd they exile? Ah, they got rid of United Battlefront. That makes sense. Okay. Hopefully I draw the net. If I had got a net from the Scries, I would have put them on top. If you're already playing artifacts, it would make sense to play, you know, affinity for artifact cards, with artifact lands as well. That makes Power Stones as a +1. That is arguably the worst card. Like, I know that it makes Power Stones, which is good for your whole mana thing, but, like, that is arguably one of the worst cards to have. Anyways, between the fact that I got mana flooded and the fact that they're just doing deadly cover-ups over and over, I'm not going to stick around. No, I never went through and did the self-promos. Let me throw those around. Okay, I don't feel like doing it for too long. That's good enough. Could add the other cards. Yeah, you can. You can. I'm just saying, like, if you get to a point where you have a bunch of cards that you want to add, but you're going over deck limit, I would cut that card first. Mulligan, I want 3 lands. Good enough. Oh, heh, I opened a Diga. Yeah, no, this is a fucking hilarious card. Why? God damn it! Every goddamn deck has authority. Makes me want to start running just hard counters to it. Whatever. I know I should have played Perilous Snare there, but I just want to counter whatever the hell. No, you're not allowed to have that. Definitely. Alright. Holding up no more lives was almost certainly the right answer there, because holy fuck, you're not allowed to have that. You do not have the proper permits to keep that around. Land that copies artifacts. Yep. That's why I put it in here, because I am an artifact deck. Of course I want to copy my shit. I'm at 2. They don't bounce anything. Okay. Alright, yeah, I'm going to set up for next... Oh, yes. Okay, hang on. Caretaker's Talent. Next turn, I draw the, Simulacrum Synthesizer, play Fabled Passage, crack it. I go up to 6 lands, then I can go Synthesizer, Thief's Knife. Getting rid of Perilous Snare. Yeah, getting rid of Perilous Snare. Damn it. No point sticking around. Okay, if I run into one more goddamn Authority of the Consoles deck, I am either switching to Mono Black and Pioneer, or I am building a dedicated, none of that deck. Just like dedicated enchantment, artifact, creature hate. Because I want to be doing something vaguely interesting, but apparently the entire meta is just control decks. Oh hey, I got the other planet this time. Thankfully, this is a much cleaner line, you know, Uthros Plains, no more lights. Also, can I just say, like, it's a specifically named place. It has a name and an epithet. Why is it not legendary? Oh, fuck. Did the stream die? Is that stream dead or just my, tablet? I guess I'll know here in a second. Actually, wait, I can just check OBS. OBS says it's not disconnected. Alright. I fucked up. I did not cast No More Lies. Whatever. Yeah, alright. Peril Snare into something, I'm not sure. Okay, I'm back. Looks like everything is just fine. It was my device is being funky. God damn it! Okay, fine then. We are running it out like this. Okay, I want to get the planet out, and then I will crack Fabled Passage after I have the planet in my hand. Because Fabled Passage is going to untap the land anyway, so it doesn't matter. Rabbit, yeah. More in the War Leader. Alright. Yep. It's gonna hurt. So, draw, play, crack, grab blue. United Battlefront. Oh, Perilous Snare, and card draw, I think. Get rid of that. Alright, that's game, apparently. That's one way to do it. Oh, that's right. I'll actually be able to do a Edge of Eternity's draft. That'll be a fun little pause from Standard. Hell of an opening hand. Also, I don't know why it took me so long to realize it, but Perilous Snare is showing loot. There we go. Voice of Victory, so it looks like it's just gonna be Boros aggro, which is alright. I think I'm gonna go Simulacrum Synthesizer before I do Caretaker's Talent. Just so that I have the option of playing Perilous Snare into Big Body. Thankfully, it's not a aristocrats. That is a small comfort. I can either hold up No More Lies and try to hit something big. But they haven't shown any black. So, I don't think it's going to be that one narrative. Don't need any of those. Actually, maybe I would have wanted the Anchorage shit. Yeah, because Anchorage would have been a second white source. Oops. Oh no. Am I just dead? No, but I'm dangerously close to it. Alright, well, gamble. That does not save me. Ooh, another United Battlefront. I don't mind going 2 in a row. Yeah, I would have had to get rid of Voice of Victory there to have a chance at living. And Vintage Fair for obvious reasons, yep. Is Tolarian Academy on the Game Changers list? Okay, yeah, they're just gonna swing out 4 damage to face, whatever. Archway of Innovation. Doesn't that only give Improvise to non-artifact spells? Like, if you have a good number of those, then yeah, it's fine, but you kind of have to be careful with that. Okay, I can live with that. It only says... Is it? Oh! Okay, sorry. No, I was getting my cards mixed up. You're right. Archway of Innovation is just improvise. What I was thinking of was Inspiring Statuary. Cause yeah, Inspiring Statuary, 3 mana artifact, non-artifact spells you cast have improvise. That's what I was thinking of. I forgot about the Modern Horizons 3 land. Nah, here that is absolutely a good pick in an artifact deck. The green deck is doing things. I don't like it. Yeah, okay, that's... Alright, let's get a daily win in with just Pioneer. This will be entirely uninspiring, but, you know, let's just have it be done. That's a hand. Forensic Gadgeteer is absolutely a good card for the whole artifact cost reduction. Feels like my opponent tried to take a, like, Little Timmy starter deck kind of thing, into literal, actual fucking, like, Pioneer, which, they're not going to survive this. Let's make them have to spend most of their mana to get back a murder spell, if they so choose to. Microsynth Lads can use colorless mana for weak Power Stone and other things as blue. I would have to double check, but if I remember correctly, Microsynth Lattice makes it so that everything everywhere is an artifact, including cards not on the battlefield. Which would make all of your, you know, permanent cards artifact spells. So you could, like, cast any of your creatures with Power Stone mana, but the restriction, you can only spend it for artifact spells, persists. Or does it have one of those, like, this card, like, you can spend mana as or mana of any type? Is that what, Microsynth Lattice does? Because, yeah, as long as you're spending the Power Stone mana on mana of any... Yeah, so you still have to spend it on artifacts. Or you specifically have to spend it on... You can't spend it on non-artifacts, which just means for spells, it's only artifact spells, but with Microsynth Lattice, that effectively means you can use it for any permanent spell, yeah. Ugh. Duress, sure. Take your pick, I got 4. Funny enough, that Planeswalker is... I guess it was probably the right answer, but... All cards that are on the battlefield are colorless, so you can randomly add Ugin or something. Yeah, I guess that would cause Ugin to trigger off all of your spells. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Draw 3. If you double block, you could kill my Gifted Aetherborn. Do you wanna? Smart move here might be to block with something and then stab it. Looks like they are going for that play, so not bad. However, that line requires you to actually have Walking Sarcophagus stick around, so that's not happening. Alright, managed to get the combat trick out of their hand. Oh. Yeah, alright, there goes Aetherborn. Leyline of the Void, that actually does good things with Nykthos, so sure. Creates a food token, you got it. They finally got Infernal Vessel. Kill Diregraph just to extend my life a little. Oh, Deep Cavern Bat, hang on. Yep, none of that. And then I think I pass here. That should let me tap 2, Nykthos, get 4 mana, turn on Hive of the Eye Tyrant, block the Infernal Vessel, I think. I think I'm going to trade Deep Cavern Bat for Engine. No, I don't want to do that, do I? Yeah, I guess I can't anymore. Alright. Oh, this sucks ass, but it's the only way I think I can deal with the board right now. I need to kill the Engine Rat, because that Death Touch is going to be a problem. Yep, I lost one from the Wicked Token going away. Looks like they... Oh! Hey! Yeah, no, I fucking... Leyland of the Void saved me there. Nice. Okay. Actually, hang on. Yeah, there we go. Alright. I am officially back in the game. Even if that thing is a 3-3, it has Summoning Sickness, and they're in black, so it's not like they have haste. Okay, they could have Bloodghast, but that would have cost 2 mana, so... Yep. Ordering myself down to 1 health here. Grab... Fatal Push. And hold up. Then you just convince yourself to add Ugin, yeah. I mean, if you're already running an artifact-heavy deck, most of them are going to just be colorless, so why not? Speaking of colorless artifacts, the Eternity Column might be just a funny, random endgame mana ramp thing. Yeah, I mean, you have to tap 20 power worth of creatures, so it's not a guarantee, but it could be funny. Okay. My graveyard, Gifted Aetherborn and Deep Cavern Bat heals me by 2. And then Fatal Push on the Sarcophagus kills it. I take 1 from the Wicked Token. And their Moment of Craving is now relatively useless. Undo, actually, hang on. I can play that first. Exile the last Deep Cavern Bat from my graveyard just to get me a life, because why not? Alright. The name of which thing? Yeah, which thing? The artifact that gives non-artifact spells improvise, or... I guess it doesn't work. The end... Oh, Eternity Column. Or at least I think it's the Eternity Column. It's the, weird-ass spaceship that's like, it's 5 mana, tap, add 3 colorless, and, at 20 station power, it goes up to tap, add mana equal to the of any color equal to the number of charge counters on it. So, you know, add 20 mana of any color. The long building thing, something like that, yeah. Okay. We have that. Let us now spend all 10,000 of our gold on getting 0 wins. Unwinding Clock would probably be really good, yeah. He's a funny guy, but I'm not sure how useful he'll be. Oh, actually, he makes all of my other artifacts foods. Maybe I could build around him. Steal things on opponent's turn? Yeah. Yeah, it could. If you're in blue, Extravagant Replication might be a good idea, just so that you can copy things like multiple training grounds. Actually, wait, now I'm curious. Oh, Hardlight Containment. That is mildly useful, but it's still within my little color identity. Players may spend mana as though it were mana of any color. Okay. That would allow you to... They're just feeding me red-white artifacts! It's not gonna do shit, but they're feeding it to me. Adding that, yeah, that's probably a good idea. Ensoul Artifact and Zoetic Glyph could be interesting picks for you. Normal sleeper there, I think. That's just removal. I like that. Removal at the side of artifacts. Discard a draw one or void. I think I want the draw power. Rings of Burr. Oh, yeah, Lithoform engine. Check that out. Ooh, or play Pangolin! Yeah, Pangolin! Artifact creature with Warp 3. Probably need creatures. There's a bunch of blue creatures that have tap, add blue, spend only to add this, tap, add mana, spend only on artifacts and or activated abilities of artifacts. There are a surprising number of blue mana dorks that only give mana for artifacts and abilities, so that would probably be a good place to start for you. Also, Robot Corgi. Put one counter on this creature. I do have an artifact sort of sub-theme, so that might be a good idea. How does one search Oracle text that does tap? Good question. Ask Google. Oh, alright, round 2. I take the creature here, I think. I was considering round 2 on Orbital Plunge, but it's a common, and the artifact creature is also a common, so I guess it doesn't matter. However, it might be better to use Scryfall if you aren't already. That would tend to get you just a better search engine for Magic cards. OT, yeah, thanks, Google. That's for Arena, yeah. I think, maybe, I'm not sure. Yeah, Banishing Light, I think. Huh? Oh, hey. That is a red mana dork. Oh, that is just aggressive. Okay, maybe I do actually want to try and grab that one, big warping artifact golem. If I get past him again, I'll take him. Oh, another Zookeeper Mechan. Don't mind that. I'm using Moxfield, which says it uses Scryfall, so good enough. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's good enough. Penguin! I love the Oreplate Penguin. It's so cute. Tap 7 mana 4/4. What? Is it like colorless or? Target you control gains. That is good for pushing damage through. Lotus Field, oh. Okay, that's spend this mana only cast from somewhere other than your hand. That probably wouldn't work for your deck, would it? What's up? I think I'd rather have another creature. That's probably the wrong pick, but it's funny, so I'm making it. Tap for blue. Notice that was only blue if you're casting a card from anywhere other than your hands. Like, your command zone would work, but that's about it. Oh wait, I got it in draft. Yeah, okay. I had it passed to me in draft. I did not take it. Haste, activate only as a sorcery. Interesting. Oh, more of that damage pusher. That's good. If I don't get the Warp Titan, I'm going to pull out both the Wedgelight Rammer and the Eternity Elevator, I think. Yeah, okay. Well, okay, I'm definitely taking out the Eternity Elevator, but I guess I'll keep in Wedgelight Rammer. Top artifacts on the top of decks. Oh, did it? I can't say I was looking at it too closely. You know what? It's aggressive. I'll take it. I can play it for 2 and swing for 3. Oh, that just makes shit. It doesn't make a lot of shit, but it makes shit. Anyways, just pull that out now. I can probably keep Sammy in the deck. Because even if I don't get any value out of Affinity for artifacts, 4/4 Double Strike Vigilance is just a solid stat line. Okay, fine, I'll take Lotus Field. Omenhawker was explicitly added for the March of Machine activated abilities tribal, yeah. I use it in a bunch of my I use it in my Go-Go decks. It's actually pretty good. Actually, I'll have Lotus Field in my actual deck, because why not? Oh hey, I managed to get a second Nebula Dragon on my last take. That's not bad, actually. I need to do some cutting, but yeah, I'm at 49. Okay, Orbital Plunge is good. Banishing Light is good. Drill Too Deep is good. That's drawing. Mana Rocks. That's just a cheap artifact. That's honestly pretty good. Those are all good top-end cards. You're probably not too helpful to the cause. That hurts me almost more than it hurts my opponents. That's probably not good to keep. Huh? Wait. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, the way the art's lined up here, I was really confused why I couldn't find Lotus Bridge. It was behind Command Bridge. That's why. Okay. That's probably good enough. Really need to make a Go-Go deck? Yeah, I can show you the one that I have on Arena. You'd have to adapt it a bit to be able to use it on Tabletop Sim, since I have a few Alchemy cards in there, but It's probably close enough that you'll get the general idea. Oh, that's probably one of the Tarkir Dragonstorm peoples. Neat. Okay. Plains Command Bridge, unless I get a mountain, in which case I'm just going straight into Orplay Pangolin. Bounce. No, Starbreach Whale. Ah, Surveil 2 Warp. Alright, that's fine. Yep, there it goes. I can Command Bridge this turn. Swing in. Another warp, wow. Oh, they've set up all of their draws for damn near the entire game now. Cyclonic Rift. River's Rebuke, I think. Nice, I can pay the one on Orbital Plunge. Oh. Why'd you tap a... You know you could have tapped your scan chip there, right? Whatever. If my opponent's gonna be stupid, I ain't gonna stop him. Instead, I'm just gonna push damage through. Alright, and next turn I can just tap Rigost and win. Nice! That ain't bad. That is my first win. Good news. Going face still works. What the fuck? Okay, cumulative upkeep. Every turn you put an age counter on that card. Then you have to either pay its cumulative upkeep cost per age counter on it. It's like if it has cumulative upkeep 1 mana, you have to pay 1 mana on the first turn, 2 mana on the second turn, 3 mana on the third turn, so on and so forth. But in exchange, you know, because you have to have that continually increasing cost, they get to have stronger than normal effects. There is a very good reason they don't bring it back anymore. Like, it's stupid, but it's a little too stupid. It looks like I have a line of Mountain or Pangolin, Plains Dockworker Drone, pay for the Pangolin to up itself. Robot Pangolin. Okay, so Mountain, Pangolin. And then Plains Drone Pangolin. You know, assuming my opponent doesn't do something annoying like kill it. But, nah, looks like they're playing slow. Alright. Oh, what'd they discard? Reflecting Pool. Bunny. Red Tiger Mechan, yeah. That's the aggro dude. Cousin Energy did pre-con duels and did custom deck duels. Yeah! That sounds about right. Hey, it's Fibblethip. He really is lost. Okay. Do they have a combat trick? I guess they did. Hexproof until end of turn, huh? Alright. Equip 3 as well. I'll play Regast then. Then I can do Orbital Plunge on something big and still pay the 1 to get or play Pangy, another bump up. Not the Volley Gale Blade though, because that thing can just sacrifice itself and that fizzles the plunge. Probably that's Cloud Sculpt Technician, though. I do, in fact, pay the 1. That shaves out half my opponent's life at once. They don't have the 3 to crack Melted Moxite for the body. Yes, gathering the magic. Hello, Moon Cheese, welcome in. We are doing an Edge of Eternities draft. I think I just win here. I do, in fact, just win here. I can't tell if that's supposed to be keyboard smash or if you're actually saying like looking for game. Please clarify. I am dense. Also, just take a look at the fucking jump between a 2-win reward and a 3-win reward. That is 750 gems for getting a single more win. Oh, let's fucking go. Yeah. Okay, that I guess also makes sense. As it turns out, in a very slow format, aggro just wins. Ooh. Lotus Field, huh? As much as I want to keep that hand, I... probably can, actually. Hang on. If I draw a white here, that'll be the... No, Chrome Companion's almost as good, though, because that's still just a body on turn 2. And then I can play Molecular Modifier swinging with my 3/1 first. Play Dissing and Moxfield. How did I need a mulligan 5 times or more than 1 land in my hand when I have 4 lands and decks? That's just RNG for you. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. It's just like that sometimes. It sucks ass. You just kind of have to learn to accept it. Aha! I gained a life! If I get a white, I can go Ragast, Red Tiger Mechan. Ooh, 10 up. Okay, that changes things a little. That is 2-4. Oh, I can still go like this, though. Yeah, and then I can just play Mechan again next turn, and whoop-de-dee, I have 4-3 first strike. Worst case scenario, I can crack Ragast. Because that's 3 damage from Chrome Companion. Ramping in blue. Yeah, no, like, that's entirely unfair. Who thought this was a good idea? Yeah, I'll let that through. Fuck it. That was the most concerning card my opponents had, and they were just like, yeah, sure, I'll tap it. Okay, and here, modifier bumps up Chrome Companion so that they have to actually block with multiple things to kill it. Oh, they want to get rid of my Mechan. Okay. Sure. Wait, that's... Oh! As long as my opponent doesn't gain life, I have... I think I can lethal them before they lethal me. Yeah, they needed to have hit Ragast there if they wanted to try and kill me faster. Because now Ragast can eat up Chrome Companion. I can attack with Chrome Companion. If it gets blocked, Ragast can eat it up and throw 3 damage at them. And that untaps Ragast. Yeah, no, that's... Okay, I can't attack with it now, but... Or maybe I could... I'll sack this spaceship here, I think. As long as they don't try to kill Ragast here, I can... still combo off, I think? Ooh, they're sacking lands now to draw cards. They must be desperate. Figure out how to playtest the deck against other people? Yeah, that's going to be the hardest part. You could maybe try setting up, like, a single-player instance of Tabletop Sim, and then just, like, going through your turns as you would normally, just so that you can actually play the cards. I mean, it's not the greatest, but okay. Oh, there goes my, win con that I was planning on. If they have a combat trick, I'm going to force it out of their hands. They don't. Alright, good for me. I'm at 5 lands. I would need 7 to play Nebula Dragon. If I draw a land here, I'll keep it to try and play Nebula Dragon. If I don't, then... Okay, I guess I don't have an option of it. I have enough life, though. Like, I'm not worried about losing. It's just a matter of... Okay. Needs must as the devil drives. Goodbye, Nebula Dragon. Hello, Sammy! That might be how I just get my win. Oh, no. Alright, let's see. Draw land, play Sammy. They've used up a good amount of removal this game, so... chances of them having more is low, but never zero. +4, +0 until end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Problem is, I can just chump block that. I guess they can activate every turn, though. That's the problem. Oh, shit. Okay. Deck, please give me a land. Honestly, the ideal here would be 2 lands in a row. Okay, now I definitely need a land. That is not a land. Okay, this might be my first loss to the draft, which is unfortunate, but not unexpected. That said, we're at enough of a stalemate that I don't mind trying to play it out just to see if I win. But no, that Memorial Ensign did a good amount for them, and killing my Regast was unfortunate. Nah, it looks like they just win. I'll be a good sport about it, though. They didn't really have, like, an annoying gameplay or anything. They were just playing honest Magic. I'll let them get that last point in. Can't really steal without an opponent. Ah! Yeah, no, that is a little bit of a problem. Alright, 1 loss. Let's try again. I really just need to get 1 more win and then I'll be satisfied with the draft. Sure. Because that lets me play Dock Worker Drone on curve. Possibly also... okay. That's looking slightly worse. Nico Bolas Brawl deck on Arena. Nice. Uh-oh. I don't have lands. This is not good. I continue to not have lands. This is actively bad. Uh-oh. Okay, that's... I mean, it could be worse. Oh, finally. Okay. Yeah, so... this is how I'm going to, I think, play it out. Just keep throwing artifacts with Regast at my opponent until they die. Hey, try to make budget for Super Friends. You can tell that one terribly. This budget and Super Friends don't go together. Yep. Sacrifice and destroy. Okay, that's unfortunate but understandable. That'll help get more damage in. I probably should have actually played Zookeeper Mechan just so that I could have mana on my next turn. Oh well. Oh, fuck. That is probably the worst thing they could have played. And I don't have Artifact Destruction. Haste and Double Strike. Manually tapping? Ah, okay. X counting, that makes sense. Okay. That's a little harder for me to manage. Looks like I'm going to be going the route of bumping up my pangolin until it can first strike contend with the slivers. Unless they can. Alright, well I need to draw, like, Artifact Destruction right fucking now or I lose. Did you get Hickerman Gauntlet, which is part of the reason I want to make one? Yeah, Hickerman Gauntlet's pretty fun. That is... It's double strike, so I can't really let it hit face, but that's 4 damage on a first strike hit, so I can't really block it with my creatures. Nah, my opponent just wins this one. I'm out of cards, they're still at full hand, they're generating tokens every turn. Alright, last chance. If I want to get 1,000 gems instead of just 250, I have to win this match. Slow hand, but it has colors, so I'll keep it. Ooh, I got a Lotus Field. That's funny. Gonna hurt a bit, but... yeah, okay. Probably the best way to handle it. Seems like they have some kind of destruction effect. Oops. Hex equals 2. Alright. At least they can't attack with the Hemosymbic Might here, or I kill it. And if they only swing with the Starfighter Pilot, I can just block, which... I mean, they still get the Surveil off, which is unfortunate, but... what can you do? Draw that, apparently. Okay. Got 5 mana. I can... yeah, that's better. And then Molecular Modifier. Alright, there we go. And next turn I can play Sammy, and all of my things will have affinity for artifacts for as long as my opponent does not immediately kill it. Oh dear, that's a problem. Yep, that is 8 damage hitting me. Ouch. I am more than willing to trade my molecular into that. Combat trick, sure. That's unfortunate. I don't think I can come back from this one, sadly. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, we got 2 wins. That's... okay, it's basically nothing. Damn. Alright, well. There's a reason why I don't say that I'm someone you should watch for guides and drafting advice. It's because I suck at this shit. Alright, well. I did at least get a Sammy, though. That's cute. Alright, then... let's try and get to Platinum. Or at least make some progress towards that. Swamp, float up Fatal Push. And then it'll probably be Gifted Aetherbone to act as a blocker. I am not letting them recur their shit. That's a good way to avoid killing your creature with that. Monstrous Rage, as expected. Okay. Hurts, but they used up a lot of cards to do that, so... let's hit him with one of these. Best thing I could draw here is just a murder spell. Oh. One-off lethal. Okay. I can still maybe win if I top deck a removal spell. I did not top deck a removal spell. Okay. Let's go out in style. Oh, yeah, I was not drawing removal anywhere in that game. Yikes. Alright, let's keep going. Ooh. Yeah, no, that's a decent opening hand. I get to go Nykthos into Deep Cavern Bat and see what my opponent's working with. Looks like they're wanting to ramp into something. What is it? Rule 1 of Deep Cavern Bat, you always take removal. Proliferated stupid, love it so much. Yep. You are using Tectothal in that one Super Friends Proliferate deck, right? Oh good, on my next turn I get to double play Gifted Aetherborn and then Grey Merchant for yes. One unknown card. Looks like they're just... Oh wow, they're not even going to Adventure Calm, they're just straight playing him. Shrug. Tectothal, if you would proliferate twice instead. Oh, that's a combat trick. Hello, are you in there? Okay. Ah, Ganjo. Okay. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, I still get to do Grey Merchant for 8, so that's not the worst. Yeah, that's what I figured. If they attack with Thalia, they're kind of dumb. Oh. Otherwise, you may put it in your graveyard. Haha. Enduring Innocence, alright. A fucking huge amount of damage to my opponent there. Enduring Innocence doesn't actually become a creature here, or an enchantment here, because it's just going directly to the graveyard, which is an absolutely hilarious little rules interaction. Didn't have the wild cards. Gotcha. That makes sense. Very few people are prepared to face mono black life gain. Sure, keep it. So yeah, if this deck seems like a good ranked grinder that you want to have, I can share the deck list either at the end of the stream, like after this match, or on Discord or whatever. It's honestly pretty consistent. Like, granted, it is just like mono black murder discard burn, so it's gonna get results, but it's consistent. Alright, let's see what you're working with. Obviously, we take that. Brushfire Elemental hurts, but it only hurts for like one turn, so... Also, why didn't you play the Terrabotanist first? Like, that just seems like a punt to me. Anyways, do I want to... Okay, I have enough lands. Okay. That was a good call. Now I can go... Swamp Shieldred. Possibly Swamp Timer at Bandit's Talent to maximize Nykthos value. I think I'll start with just playing Shelly, because that's a hell of a blocker. And also, it just gains me life slowly. So yeah, we'll make my opponent play around Shelly. Oh, they had nothing instant speed in their hand. Alright, well. These gray merchants are going to make my opponent bleed. I guess I have the 1 mana, I'll throw it into Bandit's Talent. Oh, they got Mossborn out, but I think it might be a little too late for them. Because they are now down to just 2. If they draw even a single card, they die. They have to play a... Yep, and they're dead. They are dead. Mono black for ya. As much as I'd like to keep a ley line, there wasn't enough in that hand that did anything. Deep Cavern, alright. They take Fatal Push here. So bad, I'm just... something you want to talk about, or just having trouble deck building? Ulted Nico Bolas twice. Ah! Unfettered Slaughter. Gotcha. Cut down, alright.